Today, the Boston Celtics and Cleveland Cavaliers agreed to a trade. The Cleveland Cavaliers sent over Kyrie Irving to the Celtics, and the Celtics sent in return to the Cleveland Cavaliers was Isaiah Thomas, Ante Zizic, Jae Crowder, and a 2018 unprotected first-round pick. Now, the winner of this trade, I honestly think it's 50-50 right now. But I took the last 2 hours to kind of evaluate the trade, kind of got the mind thinking. I'm thinking either team could win this trade. I think it depends on what happens throughout the next, I think in about 3 to 4 years we'll know who won this trade. I only think it's going to be 2 at the earliest. But right now you would think Boston won the trade. But honestly, I think the Cavaliers might win this trade this year. Because if you think about it, with the 2018 unprotected first-round pick, that's actually the Brooklyn Nets pick. And that draft pick might easily be a top 3 pick. It may be the number 1 overall pick. But it's kind of unclear to say who will be the number 1 overall pick in the NBA draft next year. But there's a lot of good players out there. So right now, I think this trade can go either way right now. We're not going to be able to dictate who won the trade right off the bat. That's why I kind of waited to do this, and to not rush to conclusion. But right now, I think Ante Zizic is going to play a huge role in Cleveland. I think he's going to play the role that they were hoping that Andrew Bogut was going to be a part of last season. I also think Jae Crowder is going to perform really well off of the bench. And Isaiah Thomas, when he's at his best, he is one of, if not the best players in the league. One of the best players in the league. I would think he'd be top 5 when he's at his best. Always going to be an MVP candidate, even if his defense is not really the best, but it's not the worst either. Even though his defense isn't deficient, his offense is still going to be evident. I feel like Isaiah Thomas is going to be the Klay Thompson of the Cleveland Cavaliers next year, based on his scoring ability. And plus, with the Cavaliers having Derrick Rose as well, that could be a big 3. But although I still think the Warriors are going to take the NBA championship again, I still think that the Cavaliers and Celtics will play in the Eastern Conference Final, and this might go to 6 this year, could go to 7. But right now, and if you want my take, this trade victory can go 50-50, but I'd give a small little edge to Cleveland based on what they're getting in return. At least Cleveland will be the winner of the trade this year. But maybe 2 years down the line, maybe Boston will win the trade. Because the Celtics are getting back to what they used to be, building up these teams. Kind of what I've been saying ever since the NBA draft. Ever since the Thunder traded for Paul George. I've been saying the trend of NBA is going to be which team can build the biggest super team. Anyway, that is all I have for today. Comment your thoughts on the trade. Like and subscribe to the channel. Share it for your friends and family. I will see you next time. Have a wonderful night, everybody.